Bailed from the hotel quietly, calling a cab and setting off to the airport. A long flight to Mexico awaits me. The journey was very exhausting. I can barely stand on my feet. It took me quite some time to find George's shop in the tangle of the streets. George's Junk Shop. This must be the shop Francois spoke about. There's a note pinned to the door. I went to Rosie's. George. Buenos noches.
Buenos noches.
I've been traveling all day. I need to get something to eat and drink.
You'll need to go someplace else then. I can't let you in, senor.
Is the pub closed? I can hear noise from inside.
Sure, it's open, but it's a private party.
I just want to kill my thirst. Doesn't this happen to be a pub?
Not a pub, senor. This is an orderly restaurant. No greasy boozer.
I've got plenty of money if that's where you're coming from.
Obviously, you're new around here, so I'll tell you how things work. Today is poker night. Only guests invited by Senora Rosie herself are allowed to enter. Comprende? So come back tomorrow.
What if I'd like to play too?
Only local gamblers and their relatives can go in. And I don't know you, senor.
Let's see. How about I give you $30? How's that?
The gamblers give me 3 times as much just so that I make sure their play is undisturbed. But I suppose there is something you could do for me.
I'm listening.
Tell Isabella to come see me, and don't make an exception for once.
That should be a piece of cake. Where does she live?
It's the Yellow House. But watch out for her mother. She's a major headache.
Okay, I'll handle it. He stinks of tequila. I can even smell it from here. Either nobody is at home, or they're all asleep.
Who the hell could this be after midnight? What you want here, man? Do you happen to know what time it is? Who are you anyway?
That doesn't really matter. I've got a message for you. Well, more like for your daughter.
What you want from my Isabella?
Jose sent me. He wants her to come over.
Jose? That hoodlum, that punk. Now what you suppose he could want from her in the middle of the night, eh? Tell him that Isabella does not work this late. She's asleep, like every other decent folk.
But I'm not asleep.
You're not going anywhere, you hear me? What does that crook want from her anyway? Did he care to tell you that?
Only that he wants her to come see him, nothing else.
Hey, maybe he's gonna give me the money he owes me from last week.
So on top of everything, he owes you, right? All right, then. Let's talk business. I'll let Isa out. But first you've got to bring my husband home. Before he gets to drink away everything he's got by himself. Comprende?
Hold on, I'm not going to serve as a messenger to everybody around here.
Well, either you get him here, or his money, or Isa isn't going anywhere.
You don't need to shout like that. I don't owe you anything, okay?
Excuse us, senor, but that drunk always gets me started.
So, how do I recognize this man of yours?
Easy. You can smell him from 100 yards away. And he sure isn't going to be lying around too far, that bastard. I'll wait here and see how you manage. Just go already.
Hey, man, can you hear me? Wake up!
Yes, father.
Will you wake up? It's no use. He sleeps as though he were dead.
What the hell is going on? Huh?
I was trying to wake you up, but it was no use any other way.
Wake me up? Then why? For God's sake,
Your wife is looking for you.
that old shrew. That's why you're waking me up? Tell the God damn lady to leave me alone.
Well, in fact, she's more after the money you got on yourself.
Yes, I figured. She loved to swindle me out of my money completely. That's how it is.
So, give me what you're supposed to, and I'll bring it to her.
I got nothing. I drank it all away. Yeah, tonight was good night. You should have been there.
Listen to me. I need to get inside the pub, but the bouncer won't let me in until I bring a girl called Isabella, who in turn can't go out because her mother won't let her until I fetch the money you don't have. Got it?
Maybe.
That's what I expected. This isn't getting me anywhere. Do you at least have anything of value? Give it to me and I'll pay the money for you so that this whole silliness is over.
See, all I got left are my clothes.
Oh well, I don't think I can get anything out of him. Buenas noches then. You didn't help me much.
So, where did you leave him? Let me guess. He was so pissed drunk he couldn't stand on his own 2 feet.
I suppose you could say that, yes. But I've got the money.
What? Did he give it to you? Just like that? Something's wrong.
Well, if you don't want it.
Hold it, right there. I didn't say that. Cover it up or I'll call somebody.
What? I'm bothering with a goddamn drunk and now this? Forget it. Here's the money.
It's more than I expected. It must have come from gambling. Good thing you brought it to me.
But it's my turn now.
Gracias, stranger. You can tell Jose that Isabella will come in an hour or so. And now leave me alone. I need to go back to bed. Gotta get up for the market or I won't sell anything. Buenas noches.
Don't mention it. I've done what you wanted. Isabella is going to come over.
You were lucky that her mother was asleep.
Yeah, she wasn't.
You've got to have a razor-sharp tongue to have convinced her.
Something like that. So can I go inside now?
No, you can't.
How come? We had a deal, didn't we?
Ah, a deal. See. But you'll have to excuse me, senor. I completely forgot about the admittance chief. I can't let you in without one. Today is a gambler's night, remember?
No token was mentioned. I'll bring it, but don't you even try to forget about something else.
Everybody who shows a cheaper token, I let in. That's how Rosie put it. I don't care how you obtain one, understand?
Comprende. You spent the whole evening at Rosie's, right?
Oh, you bet your ass I did. What a great night, huh?
So I suppose you've got the admittance token.
Sure.
They won't let me in without one. Will you give it to me?
Well, it's not like I still need it today. You're right on that one. Oh, what the hell? Take it. After all, you paid off my dad, huh? And have a tequila on me.
I've got the token. Let me in.
No problemo, senor. Welcome to Rosie's bar. Good luck with the game.
Where could I find George?
He's sitting right over there, the obviously thirsty one with an empty glass. You can't miss him, senor. Just follow the tequila stench.
Thanks.
How about a tequila?
Not yet.
Ah, I guess you're new around here, right? I can tell. Let's have a drink together?
No thanks. I don't want to drink now. My name is Martin Holland. I've come from Europe and I'm looking for accommodation. We have a common friend. He told me to look you up.
So, who's this person you're talking about?
Francois de Wilde.
Ah, well then, any friend of Francoise's is a friend of mine. How's my old pal doing?
I'd rather not talk about that now.
That's all right. I have quite a bit of tequila in me already. But tomorrow you'll tell me about him, agreed?
Sure, but now I'd really like to get some sleep. I've been traveling for over 20 hours.
That won't be a problem. I've got a free room.
So can we leave?
Yeah, why not? I've had enough anyway. Follow me, Martin. So, here we are. The room is upstairs. It's nothing special, but hopefully it will do. Here's the key.
Thanks. How much do I owe you?
Oh, forget about that. You're my guest.
Thanks. I'll go straight to bed.
See you tomorrow. Greetings. Did you sleep well?
As if I were on a cloud. The journey from Europe seemed endless.
Yeah, once I can believe that. So why have you come to Mexico, my friend?
That's a long story.
And what about Francois? I haven't heard about him in 100 years or so.
Well, you see, unfortunately, Uncle Francois is not among us anymore.
Ah, I'm very sorry to hear that. He was a very good friend to me for many years. But that's the way life goes, I guess. Everybody must go at some point in time. Why haven't you told me right away that you're his nephew?
Well, I didn't think the time was right for that.
True. But I also had my head full of tequila yesterday. Thanks for reminding me. I think I'll spend the evening reminiscing about the good old days. If you need anything, just let me know.
I've read in a certain very old journal about the Temple of Jaguar. Would you happen to know exactly where that is?
Ah, you forget you're talking to an old traveler and adventurer, my friend. Sure, I'll describe the location of the temple to you. Listen carefully.
Got it, thanks a lot.
Ah, don't mention it.
My uncle told me about the Temple of Dawn. Do you know where I'd find it?
Oh, of course. We went there together with Francois. It seems like it was just yesterday. Do you happen to have a map of some sort?
Here.
I'll mark its position for you. Follow the road to the west, then along the river as far as to the waterfall. You can't miss it, even from the great distance. It towers high over the whole valley.
Oh, this should do for me. I'll find it.